Hey guys, so I'm excited to talk to you today about one of my favorite ingredients, niacinamide. Niacinamide is, in my opinion, a game changer. If you're not using niacinamide in your skincare routine, you are seriously missing out on just amping up your skin health and boosting the appearance of your complexion, clarifying your complexion, brightening your complexion. It's like, if you're not using niacinamide yet, it's like not having started the crown. You know, like those people that you come across and they haven't started the crown yet? If you're one of those, like you're always thinking, ugh, I wish I hadn't started it because I could do it all over and just watch it all at once and it'll be super amazing. So if you're not using niacinamide yet, I'm super jealous, but you need to. It will seriously amp up your skincare game. It will enhance your skin health. So, niacinamide has multiple benefits for the skin. Probably the most important, I guess, would be antioxidant protection. It's one of the most potent and effective antioxidants, similar to its sister, its BFF, vitamin C. If you're not familiar with niacinamide, it's also referred to as vitamin B3. So an excellent antioxidant. It has the power to brighten your complexion. You use niacinamide tonight, you're going to see your complexion begin to brighten up the following day. And then as you use it every day, your complexion will get brighter and brighter and brighter. So antioxidant protection, brightening. At higher levels, 10% and above, it has the ability over time to strengthen the skin barrier. It has the ability to enhance and unify skin tone. It can, at 20% levels, as in the Paula'S Choice clinical niacinamide 20% treatment, it can actually help serve as kind of an acid similar to glycolic and help to smooth out skin texture, rough skin texture. And for you oily skin types and those of us with enlarged pores, niacinamide is the gold standard for getting into pores. Yes, similar to salicylic acid. I guess the two of those would be the gold standards. Getting into pores, flushing them out, dissolving hardened excess sebum and dirt and oil and debris, helping to flush all that out so you keep your pores clear and clean and prevent the occurrence of acne breakout. So that's niacinamide. There isn't another ingredient on earth that does all of that for your skin. So let's take a look at my favorite niacinamide treatments. There are, I guess, 6 of them in all. And I'm just going to start out with, so that I can compare the two. This is the Paula'S Choice 10% niacinamide treatment. This is the OG. As far as I know, this was the first niacinamide on the market. At least it was the first significant niacinamide serum. It was my first, so it's the OG for me. It came out about 3 years ago, maybe 3.5 years ago. I go through a bottle of this probably once a month. And then we have the clinical strength 20%. This was just introduced in the last year, so double the concentration of niacinamide. And so what's so special about the OG niacinamide treatment from Paula'S Choice? Well, first of all, it's $44. It's one of the more expensive. Actually, in comparison to what I have in the collection, it's kind of mid-range. So $44, but it's much more than a niacinamide treatment. There's a really high level of ascorbyl glucoside in here, which is a form of vitamin C that converts to pure vitamin C once it enters the skin. And so if you are under any illusion that vitamin C and niacinamide don't go well together, Paula'S got them in the same product. So not only can you layer them in the same routine, but you can have them in the same product, and she's got them at significant levels, 10%, and I think the vitamin C in here is probably at 5%. I just am extrapolating from the Inky. There's also lantuin in here and sodium hyaluronate, which is the salt form of hyaluronic acid. So you've got humectant. This is a really, really fantastic serum. It's also got beta-glucan, which is a humectant similar to hyaluronic acid that has the ability to penetrate even more deeply because the molecule is a bit smaller. Fantastic. I'm like so hesitant to even waste this on the back of my hand. You see, it's like really, really watery. It's really easy to layer this into any routine. I use niacinamide twice a day. It's always one of these 6. So the OG, fantastic. One of the best niacinamide serums out there. It's a clean formula. It's just really well-rounded. Don't even think of this as a niacinamide serum. Think of it as an anti-aging serum. This is what anti-aging really looks like. Not like, you know, the big beauty marketing scams like buy this anti-aging cream for $500. That's just nonsensical. Buy this $44 serum and you're good. So the niacinamide 20%, clinical 20% treatment, double the niacinamide dose. It also has vitamin C in it. But what's really important to know about this treatment and this level of niacinamide is that it, at 20%, it helps to smooth out roughness. So if you have a concern for a rough skin texture, this is your baby. This is what you want to go to. That is the main difference. This one, if I remember correctly, is $48. It also has a whole lot more antioxidant botanicals in here. So this is a real antioxidant powerhouse. So think of this as a stronger antioxidant serum with the ability to smooth out rough skin texture, and then both obviously brighten the skin and both offer antioxidant benefits. And they both actually clarify pores. So if you have a concern for skin roughness, this is where you go, okay? That's the main difference between the two. Next up, I guess I will go to, I might as well go to the opposite end, right? So let's go to the, I think this is $6, the Ordinary's niacinamide 10% plus zinc at 5% level, right? Or am I crazy? Is it 1%? It's 1%. Don't quote me. Can you see? It's 1%. Will it focus in on that? Anyway, so what's really fascinating about this product is it pairs zinc with niacinamide for, like, I'm not going to say it's maximum pore clearing effect, but a really enhanced pore clearing effect. Zinc has been known to have the ability to tone down the occurrence of blemishes on the skin, and actually to prevent skin damage. This is just a fantastic serum, and for $6, you really can't go wrong. If you're just starting out with niacinamide, if you have oily skin, if you have blemish-prone skin, this is your baby. I actually, well, I'm going to show you the texture of this, but I forgot to show you the texture of the 20%. Because it really is quite different. So this is very pulpy, and you can feel it. It feels silky. And actually, this is a good back segue, reverse segue. This has the same kind of texture to it. You see how pulpy it is? They actually feel almost identical. So there's the textures. Sorry about that. And next up, I want to talk about probably one of the, I guess this is like the most sensorial of all of my niacinamide treatments. This is the Sobel Skin RX, 15% niacinamide. I have talked about this product many times, including in my broad brand review of Sobel Skin RX. There are 7 products in all. This is a 15% niacinamide gel serum. The formula is amazing. The formula texture is amazing. So yeah, it has that gel, but it just smells so fresh. I mean, the other niacinamides don't really smell like anything. This has a whole slew of soothing botanicals in it, and that's what you can smell. It's got allantoin, it's got cucumber, it's got aloe, it's got chamomile, and bisabolol, which is the active component of chamomile. All of those combine to create a super soothing complex. So if niacinamide is something that you find your skin doesn't seem to tolerate well, It can cause flushing in some people. It's usually really a temporary effect, 15, 20 minutes of kind of a pinkish, and then it fades as your skin absorbs the niacinamide. So if you have sensitive skin, or if your skin is sensitized somehow to niacinamide, you want to give this baby a try. This is the priciest of all of the treatments at, if I remember correctly, it's $75. Yeah, I'm almost sure of that. But really, really fantastic product. There's a very limited ingredient list here. It's a really tight formula, and again, I just love the whole sensorial experience of it. Next up is the Purito Galacto Niacin 97 Power Essence. So the 97 is a combination of 92% fermented actives and 5% niacinamide to come to Galacto Niacin 97. It has 3 high concentrations of fermented actives, including Galactomyces, Bifida, and Lactobacillus. So it's really super nourishing for the skin. It has also kind of a watery texture, not as watery as the Paula'S Choice, but watery it is. And this is relatively inexpensive too, at about 15 bucks. You can get this on YesStyle. You can actually head over to SKINCARMA.com and click the links and purchase all of these. All the shopping links are in there for you. So that's what's going on here. It's a super nourishing niacinamide treatment with a kind of a lowish range of niacinamide at 5%. So if you find that your skin doesn't handle higher concentrations, this is where you want to go. It's clean, it's all natural. It's just there's only 12 ingredients, if I remember correctly. It's a really good product. And then last is the most complicated of all the niacinamides, and that is the Ordinary's new niacinamide powder. If you're familiar with the Ordinary's vitamin C powder, the 100% ascorbic acid powder, this is kind of really similar. And so the niacinamide powder is a lot finer than the vitamin C powder is. You really can't. Yeah, you can. It's like, it looks like beach sand, like, you know, from the Gulf Coast, the Saudi Gulf Coast, that is. So let me show you how to use this actually. So this baby is $6. All it contains is niacinamide. And so the Ordinary recommends that you mix it with a peptide serum or hyaluronic acid serum. You can mix it with your toner. So what I like to do is I mix it with the Agiraline solution 10%, which is a peptide serum. I like to use this serum actually around my eyes. So fill the center of your palm. You only want about a 1/4 teaspoon. Oops, well, that's less than a 1/4 teaspoon now. A 1/4 teaspoon, particularly to start to see how your skin reacts, and just kind of massage it in until you have it well blended, and then apply, and that's it. What this product does is it gives you the ability to increase your concentration of niacinamide gradually, until your skin kind of builds up tolerance for it, and you really amp up. Of course, I don't have my towel. You're really able to amp up your skincare game that way. So that's it, guys. That is my rundown of what I consider the best niacinamide serums and my favorite niacinamide serums of all. You want to head over to SKINCARMA.com. Everything is there. Complete rundown, complete reviews of everything, including Inky's way at the bottom of the blog article. All right, that's all I have for you. I hope you are well. I hope you are safe, and I will catch you next time. Cheers.